Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now, fresh off MLS Young Player of the Year, fresh off two bangers against Uruguay. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Freeman. How we doing, boss?
Good. I'm doing good. How are you guys? You guys doing good?
We're doing well, man. We're doing well. We get to talk to you, man. You're the stud right now. You're flying. You're playing well. How does it feel after this a hell of a season? And obviously, you're putting your foot down with the national team. So, tell us what's going on in your head at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, for me, I feel like it's just, being able to be consistent, but also be able to, know that I want more. Obviously I had a great year this year. And I think I'm so grateful for it as well. But I think for me it's just to put the foot on the pedal even more now. Just to be able to try to work on the stuff maybe in the season that I wasn't the best at, just to become a better overall player, and be ready for this one of the hopefully make it one of the best tournaments in the world or World Cup spot. So just be able to be ready for that. But first off, be ready for preseason with Orlando and just being able to, come here and train, but also rest, enjoy. It was a long season. So, yeah.
That's awesome, man. You deserve all the praise, man. Those two goals you scored against Uruguay was unbelievable. What's it been like playing under Poch and kind of it feels like the group's really coming together right now at the perfect time before the World Cup here.
Yeah, I think the group is looking good. I think we have so many options. I think it makes it difficult for Pochettino to be able to pick players because I feel like we've had so many different camps with different players who've played good. So I think it's just good that our player pool is so big right now and just gives competition to everyone. Going into this next year, to knowing that not a spot secured. And I feel like having that is gonna just make everyone play even with more passion. And with more just be able to team, just be able to have a good team all around every game, every roster, every player that's going to play, you're going to get 100% out of them. So I think that's good to be able to go into next year knowing that.
Now, if you since you've kind of found yourself becoming part of more camps under Poch, has there been a communication between you and Poch and some of his staff to say, hey, this is the role that we think that we like you in, that we see you. This is the strengths that you offer this team. You complement this group. Are they pushing you in any in particular ways and where they see you? Has there been communication on that aspect?
Yeah, I feel like in it was funny. The first camp I ever went to, the first day, Pochettino just came up to me and just started talking to me about what he liked and what he thought I could improve. Knowing that you can have that kind of trust in your coach right off the bat. Not even meeting him a little bit when you come in, but first time on the field with him, it just gives you that that trust in him to make you want to be better. Make you want to play for a guy like that, give your 100% to a guy that already has trust in you and he barely even knows you. So the first day after that, he just talks to me a lot. I feel like we communicate just obviously with the different roles I could play, but also just, which role I am playing, just to what he specifically wants from me, and knowing that he's so communicative with the players and he likes to communicate and like likes to know like you should do this and this and this and it just makes me like want to play the best with him, and knowing that he has trust in me and I have trust in him, it just makes it way easier for me to be able to play and just perfect my game.
Now, with that role of him saying, "Hey, I'd like to see you to do this a little bit," has he asked you to take any of that? And I want to see a little bit more of this when you go back to Orlando. Did he ask you that, or just say, you just went back and just did your thing?
Yeah, I think I went back and did my thing. Obviously, like
Yeah,
it's good, knowing that in the national team maybe I play a different role that I do in Orlando. I think that could help me in Orlando. Or if I play a
yeah.
different role in Orlando, it can help me play in the U.S. So just being able to kind of adjust really quickly to different roles, it just can help me have my better overall game. Be a better overall player. So I think in both aspects, in club and country, I think playing the different roles is gonna help me in the future a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Alex, I know you were live for the draw from Miami. What was that like? And you guys feel like after beating Uruguay and the last time you guys were all together, it feels like you guys can beat anybody. How do you feel about the draw and how it all went?
Yeah, I feel like in the draw, um, we were all anticipating it. We know the World Cup's gonna be in our home country, so we are just waiting for it. And I feel like honestly, I think the draw went well. I feel like we have two teams that we have already played. Knowing that we kind of know our opponents a little bit recently as well. So that's good. And also not knowing the third one just makes us, know that no matter what opponent comes, we need to come out and try to win the group. Try to win the group. Try to win all our games. To be able to go into the round of 16 or make it out the group and we play, in the high seed. And I feel like at home it's different. You're never gonna play a World Cup at home. For a while. So knowing that.
Dude, I'm
Whatever team
jealous
you're
as
going up
shit. I'm
against.
not gonna lie, man. I'm so jealous, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So
it's
I'm still trying to, get this all in my head. I can't even like, really have this feeling that is a possibility. So,
yeah.
but I think
And
for
dude,
me,
it doesn't actually hit you. It really does. I
actually,
just
it's
remember
ridiculous.
being in Stanford University, and then Jurgen kind of coming in, and he just said basically called out the names, and we walked out, and it was just like, holy shit! Like it happened really, really quick. But then you're like, I just called my parents. I was like, hey, I think I'm going to the World Cup. I'm on the squad. But you don't actually like have time to process it because you just go through this graft all year of that pre-camp that you'll have. It's kind of like the last group. But listen, dude, for me, we need you as a player. Like you're hard nosed, you're athletic as shit. You got great ability, dude. I was in the Tampa. I was up in the suite with Gooch, and when you scored those, first of all, you scored the first one. I was like, dude, what the hell is he doing up there? What a banger! And then the second one you scored again. I was like, dude, this is incredible. Like this is awesome to see. And for me, you have a hell of a career in front of you, and this is just the beginning. So whatever you're doing, your work ethic, your mindset, just fucking keep going because that's the only way to get to that level and to go further. So I love the fact that you're fucking hungry right now, man. I love it.
And I feel like it's good. You're going to get this kind of energy from everyone who's on the national team. Knowing that we're all hungry. It's not just me. It's guys like Berhalter or guys like Arston or guys like Chris Richards that they all talk the same way about this. They're like so excited, and you just tell every time they play that like they're hungry and being able to just step on the field with the crutch. So
It's a good group, man. You guys are strong. You can see on the field, like when you're on the ball, you're not losing it. Every tackle, you guys are fucking stuck in, man. Like it's an exciting team to watch.
Yeah.
I know you're in my.
Call them a bunch of dogs.
Yeah,
bunch of dogs, man.
Dogs.
That's what we need. I know you were also in Miami for the MLS Cup final. What was the atmosphere like there for that?
I mean, it was amazing. I feel like I think in that kind of scenario is good. I can watch some of my national team teammates in Vancouver, but I think people came. The atmosphere was for the Messi show. So there's cameras everywhere. It was just a good atmosphere. It was packed out, and just being able to see that kind of atmosphere. I've never been to an Inter Miami game all season. Obviously since I was in Orlando. So just seeing a different kind of atmosphere. As a rival, it was cool. Just be able to see how everyone was just so into the game and how everyone was just loud all game. Cheering. I think when you're in the game, you don't really see it as much as when you watch one, So I think the atmosphere was amazing. I think it was good. Vancouver brought a lot of supporter section as well. They had like almost 2,000 in their support section. So that was ridiculous. You could see literally a whole spot of white. So I think it was good
the
that
Canadians traveled well, Gump.
Yeah, I told you.
traveled.
Dude, we had Berhalter on. I told him, man, I got family. I'm from Victoria originally. I got family in Vancouver. They love Berhalter, and they love that Whitecaps team, man.
Yeah, who won it? They had a great season this year. So
only going to get better, too, with Mueller there for longer. Like, Mueller joined halfway through the season, man. What a difference.
Did you get that bug where you're like sitting on the sideline, like, oh, I wish this was me right now? Like you just,
oh my god,
you get that itch, man. You just want to go in and 2 foot someone.
I was with Luna.
And
like,
they're dumb.
That's the first thing we said. We were like, bro, why are we not here?
Yeah. It's the worst feeling. Try doing it when you retire, bro. It's like that doesn't go away. It's just like you just love football.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So you grew up around this area. Obviously, I'm in kind of the Boca Parkland area,
Yeah.
but you grew up in Fort Lauderdale for a little bit, right? Spent some
Yes, yes,
time
yes.
here.
Yes. I actually, it was funny. One of my first clubs was Parkland Soccer. So it was my
Okay.
first club I ever played on. Yeah. So I kind of moved a little bit in Fort Lauderdale, Parkland, Sunrise, and now I'm in Plantation. I've been a little bit everywhere in Fort Lauderdale, but yeah, I kind of grew up here. I moved here since I was 6 months old. I was born in Maryland, so and then moved down here. And then
Yeah,
I
you
kind
like
of
the
been here.
sunshine better.
Oh, I mean, I'm so used to it now. It's just like,
Yeah.
I walk out, I'm like, wow, again, another day.
Gum's freezing his balls off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gov, you're tripping. The cold's not for me.
Why do you think he's wearing the Miami shit?
Hey,
Because he's like
fins
he's trying
up,
to stay
baby.
warm, dude.
Dolphins win a football game. I got to wear the gear, brother.
I did see that. I
Oh,
did see they won too.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, they're on a roll a little bit now. They got
Buddy, slow start, picking it up 4 straight, man. Might be too little, too late, but you gotta soak it in.
you got to have hope.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Who's your team over? You watch the Premier League at all? You watch La Liga?
Yeah.
What's
My
your
team,
team?
United.
Oh
So,
no,
Good
but we're
luck,
kind of
bud.
playing right now. They're playing
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
they're up
Yeah, I
3-1
know.
now.
I was literally telling I literally got here. I was like, oh, I gotta watch it, but I got stuff to do. I'll watch the highlights. No worries.
They were
I'm
1-1 when we
They-
started. They're up 3-1 now, so you're good.
They're up 3-1.
Yeah,
Last time I looked, they were tied 1-1. That's sick.
yeah, I know. I got it to the corner of my eye.
I'm a
so-
Liverpool fan, so we're going through it right
Oh,
now.
my
man.
mom is. My mom's a
Buddy,
Liverpool fan too.
this Salah stuff is
Yeah.
insane, man.
Insane.
Oh shit.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
It was an interesting perspective though on that though, because it just they're in the shit right now, man. Salah's
Yeah.
in the shit. That's just something you do. You actually are taught that as a player. Don't say that.
Yeah. Hey, you bench a guy like that 3 games in a row, though. I mean, I don't know what you do. I legit don't. Like, you're a legend of the club, 3 games in a row, no
But you don't-
communication with the coach. I mean, that's obviously not the right way to go about it, but
Yeah, and I heard like he had started like all the games before prior for like a year or something like that.
forever, dude.
Yeah,
Every game.
it's
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not earned. You got to earn. It's not like you guaranteed a spot. You got to earn it every single fucking game, every
Exactly.
single day.
Yeah.
And that was the thing that like I think really hurt him is like I own this spot. That's just not a good look.
yeah.
But on that note, so you're a big United fan. What about La Liga? You follow La Liga at all?
Yeah. It's Barca and Madrid, but for me, I honestly like Barca more. I do. That's my team.
So we
Yeah,
went
yeah.
we went and did a trip this summer to see Barcelona play, man. We went on their ground. They were first class, man. We just walked around the ground for we're there for 6 hours doing interviews and shit. It was unbelievable.
It was really
man.
cool,
It was
man.
So
cool.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, Alex, we appreciate your time, man. Keep going because you guys are only getting better. Every game I watch you, man, you're just getting better every game. Keep getting stuck in and fighting for everything out there, man.
thank you, my guy. The work off season. I'm working.
Yeah.
Get your ass down here, man. Well, I'll put you through the ringer.
Oh Lord. I don't know if I'm ready for all that.
Hey, you just let me know when you want. We'll get you working
All right.
for sure.
I
I'll
got
get you
you.
flying.
Ladies,
When I'm really locked in, I'll let you know.
ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen, legend Alex Freeman. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CONCAFA Pod. I am one of your hosts, Bubba Capino, joined by not one, but 2 footy legends, Geoff Cameron Brek Shea. How we doing, lads?
You know what? I would be doing way better if Vancouver won. Unfortunately, that's 2 losses to you, Gump.
I've warned you, dude.
So shit.
It's a great
Hey,
game.
You bet
hey,
against
you know
Miami
what?
every game in the playoffs.
Yeah, you're not. I don't think you're beating the Inter Miami hater allegations anytime soon, Jeff.
Listen, I listen, guys. I'm not a hater of Inter Miami. I am the hater of the whole system there. Okay, That's the thing. The whole system. If you take Vancouver and you take Inter Miami and you go through the wages of what they pay players, you have Mueller, unbelievable player, right? And you take the starting 11 versus Inter Miami. I'm sorry, like Inter should win it every single game. But watching the game, I didn't want to go because I didn't want to be a part of like that whole shit show that was there.
History.
Right?
History.
Yeah,
I
history.
think that was the word
History.
you're looking for.
I actually really enjoyed watching the match and watching Vancouver play because I do think they were the better footballing team. They played a better game. They just didn't put the ball in the back of the net. They got it's a game of inches, right? And it's 1-1. Guy goes back right when they scored. He's going to go, hits that post, hits the other post. I mean, unbelievable save. And that was the game really. And they had opportunities. They didn't finish their chances. And, a half chance, a mistake, Messi cleans it up. And let's just be honest here. Messi was non-existent throughout the entire match, right? What?
Oh,
I mean,
he's got 2 assists.
Yeah.
Hold on. 2 assists, but
if I was MLS Cup and I got 2 assists and we won, I'd be like,
I understand. But come on, let's be real here though. His impact in the game was not as what we're used to.
You know who deserves some credit, and he has not gotten much.
Berhalter.
No, he's not gotten much on this show from any of us, and I love Inter Miami. There's a reason why you bring in a guy like DePaul, and it's for massive moments like that.
I'm hanging up.
No, there was an unbelievable finish, dude.
Yeah, great finish.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's why you fucking pay players like that for big moments, man.
Dude, I'm sorry, but when you have Kubas and Berhalter dominating you in the midfield and you can't get anywhere near it, you don't deserve to play. Let's be honest. Here.
Well, you just can't turn off, dude. You can't turn off.
They couldn't get near them. Think about it. At one point, I think the stat showed they were 65% possession and Inter Miami was like under siege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying about the system at Inter Miami, but is that not the same in all leagues? Like,
no.
Some teams pay more just on a higher level. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm saying like in the game, like Inter got dominated.
Yeah. It was very unfortunate for Vancouver to go down
saying.
like that.
For me,
it might have been a goal anyway if you got across, but still.
They went there and dominated a team that had world-class players on it. And they didn't, everybody was expecting Inter to win, right? But for me, like overall, it's all about who puts the ball in the back of the net. Inter won. And that's just the fact. I personally was I was really proud and I felt horrible for Vancouver because I'm like, that was just, a gut-wrenching, one little mistake turns the game around when, Kubas turns his shoulder and it just falls away from him. Messi's right there to clean it up and slips him through. Like, if you watch 10 minutes before that, it was Inter Miami on top of their 18 defending for their lives. You feel for those games, man. You just obviously speaking to Berhalter, I saw a comment saying that he was non-existent. I was like, what fucking game were you watching? The guy was all over the place. Mm-hmm. I was really impressed with Kubas. I thought he was phenomenal. Really, that mistake. Yeah, he must have been it must have killed him to see to happen that in the game. But he was phenomenal. He didn't give these guys a sniff, and it's just a credit to Vancouver. They went in there and they did their thing, and they just got unlucky.
Yeah, I thought when Inter Miami scored early, I thought it could have been. I thought it might have got away from them, but they settled in real quickly after that first goal.
Yeah.
What about Allende? 8 goals in postseason.
Buddy,
pretty insane.
He's
keeping Suarez on the bench.
Yeah.
Suarez gone now. They made him an offer, but he hasn't signed it.
Didn't he say he wants to go back? He said he want to go back and play
Nacional or whatever.
Yeah, I saw a comment.
So that's done too now. I don't know what you do with him. Because Silvetti's going to start. Has to.
I mean,
You
you think
gotta start the
you
same
think
front three you finished with for sure.
They got to make some moves, dude. They're gonna. I know Busquets is kind of past it, but they're gonna. Jordi Alba was still fucking getting up and down
So
that
good.
wing, dude. He's unbelievable. Still,
But
So good.
do you think Messi's going to want to keep like Suarez there for sure? But Suarez is up to Suarez being if he's going to be happy like not playing.
that is the issue.
Yeah.
And he's already kicked out
Right.
of that U.S. Open Cup because he spat on that guy. I
think he'll be
I
right
love
in these
how
games.
I love how that got forgotten about in that whole season. Just a fucking melee at the end of that match. What was that guy, like a trainer on the other team?
Yeah.
That wasn't that long ago either.
No, it wasn't.
No.
dude. The MLS
No.
season, I mean, it was a good match for a final, though. Like, I thought it was a good game.
Yeah.
The early goal made it so it wasn't like anybody was trying to sit in. And I thought, Whitecaps probably better on the day. But, I mean, like I said, that finish by DePaul was class, man.
It was a great listen.
Bottom corner.
You can't take anything away from Inter. They got the job done, and it's just like I said, I'm not a Messi hater. Obviously what he's done for the league, but it's also like, look at what the Moss brothers they've spent a shit ton of money compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just be honest. Like that's a fact.
But that's
And
how
no
we
one
want
else
the league to be. We want everyone to be like Miami.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's the other teams haven't done that. And
That's the report that came out, though. That was a bad look. Did you see this report?
No.
That
All the owners around the league it got leaked that basically, I don't know who leaked it. I guess all the owners wanted the Whitecaps to win, so they didn't have to spend any fucking money. So now it's
that's but you don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
you want people like them, even whoever you like them or not. You want people to spend money on this league, right?
Well, also look at 3 of the last 4 teams that were left. Mueller's a fucking superstar. The Whitecaps beat LAFC. Sonny's a superstar, and then you got Inter Miami. Like, this is how the league is going, and this is how soccer is. You have to spend money to be good.
Should be.
Yeah, like it's kind of how it is. And there's no relegation, so I get that you don't have to, but you should want. I get that some of these owners own teams to make money. You should still want to fucking win, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I understand it's a business, but I know I'm a fan, but if I owned a fucking soccer team or any sports team in this world,
you want to fucking win.
I would be on the sideline watching that game. Like, say what you want about Beckham and what Inter Miami has done. Like, you look at how much it meant to him, man.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting. Just on that topic, I heard a few things, and even from the outside of a fan, if you think Beckham has kind of like pushed on the outs now.
Yeah.
Like the way you look at it, it's the Moss brothers and Messi.
Well, he wasn't there in the semifinals, which was a weird thing, right?
So I heard a little detail that like they're being told like not to put him on camera and to like don't show him but show the other Moss brothers.
Do you think it's an internal fight or is it?
No, I think it's like they're pointing he's done his job, right? Like he got the team and part of that brand.
Fucking David Beckham, dude.
Now Messi's in there, and Messi's the one that is the face. He's everything. Look at when he was down at the stadium, it's Messi and the Moss brothers.
Yeah,
and
you haven't seen Beckham all year, and then but the finals when they won, I mean, he was everywhere all of a sudden.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying from what.
No, I get what you're saying, but it was weird how we haven't seen him all year. So I wonder if there is any internal.
I never even realized that, to be honest. That never. Even...
I mean, why was he not at the semifinal, the conference final? That makes no sense. At home, your team's there. Like it was weird.
It looked like he was. He was at Formula One, F1.
Oh, is that where he was?
Yeah, and it's also like anywhere David Beckham goes, there's going to be a camera on him. Like, it's not fucking Inter Miami games, dude. Guy shows up.
Well, like the interviews that he was supposed to do ended up being him. It ended up being the Moss brothers. So
the Moss brothers own more than Beckham? Is that how this works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just like the face, basically?
I think
like
he has
it was
anywhere
him
from like
making
10 to
decisions.
30%. But don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Moss brothers used him to get the team. Basically, they used each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, good business.
Yeah, it's all business.
Listen, they're a brand now. They're a global brand, and that's where they're making their money. And here's my question mark for everybody to think about: what happens to Inter Miami when Messi's there? When he's not there? When he's gone and he's retired, who's the next person they have to sign? Like, what's going to happen to that club? Where you see like big clubs like this, Real Madrid, Man City, they have like this wave of young players and talent, big world class superstars already in the ranks, like there that are just being developed and waiting for their opportunity. That doesn't happen at Inter Miami. It doesn't happen to any fucking team in the MLS.
No, and there's never going to be another Messi either, which makes it 100 times worse. Like if you're going, like even look at this, man. Like I thought Marco Reus coming to the MLS would have been massive. Like I didn't hear Marco Reus's name at all this year. And mind you, LA Galaxy was shit, but Marco Reus was talked about as like every big team in the world wanted him at a time, and he's not that old.
Yeah.
So that's just the thing where it's like Messi and Ronaldo, like you talk about all these other players, like Ronaldo went to Saudi and made that league what it is. And Messi's done the same in the MLS. And there's nobody even close at this point to touching either of those two.
Yeah.
Like you could say,
no matter who it is, it's a drop off, right?
Yeah, like you could say,
I don't know how they got to have an angle to do something. But.
You could say Mbappe, but it's like, I don't think Mbappe comes to the MLS. Not that he would at this point in his career. Like he has so much time left at Real, but him coming.
Let's just say Lewandowski. Let's say if he comes into Miami, right? Let's hypothetically he comes in, they sign him. Like, yeah, he's an unbelievable world-class striker, player, phenomenal pedigree. Is he gonna like maybe in Chicago, the big Polish community out there? Like he'll sell it out no problem, or people come to see him. Yeah, but he won't have the effect that Messi has.
Also,
nobody will.
Oh yeah, and it's also Messi with Miami was just the perfect fit. Like you're never gonna see. Remember the first night when they just trot him out and there was fucking fireworks everywhere. And then you think about that first game, he gets subbed on and hits that free kick.
Yeah,
like it was legit a fucking movie, dude. You know,
and it was like picture perfect. But you know what I think of? Like I drove to Giant Stadium in New York, right? And I got to see Real Madrid versus Roma, and it was like the Galacticos, Zidane. It was like Figo, Beckham. It was that whole Roberto Carlos. You had all those guys, and they're playing Roma. You had Totti and like that whole crew. And I just remember like those world-class players on the pitch. You got 4 world-class players, 3 for sure, Jordi Alba, Busquets, Messi, right? They're a big deal. People are going to see them. For them to fill that gap right now, let's take Messi out, Busquets, Jordi Alba, they're all gone, Suarez, they're all gone. You're going to have to get 3, 4 superstars that you add them up and it still won't compete with Messi just to get closer to it. And I just don't think that, well, okay, you sign this player, he's going to want to bring his boys. And then this guy wants to bring his guys. Because guess what? Look at the lineup. Look at the lineup that Inter played against Vancouver. And how many of those players were from the U.S.? You had Noah Allen and I'm drawing a blank. And Frey, like they're local kids. Everyone else, South American, Argentinian, Uruguayan, right? Those are picks from Messi, right? I think that's a big deal. You bring in any other superstars, they're going to want to bring in their guys. It's going to change the whole team, and it just becomes a revolving door. And there's no stability, there's no growth. You look at any of those big clubs, Real Madrid, even though they buy world-class players, they still have world-class players on the bench that are being produced, and then the next year it's their opportunity. We in the MLS don't have that. I don't think we ever will, really, because the goal is to get over to Europe, to play over there. But the clubs can't survive if they're going to go and just keep. I have to go buy the next big superstar because that's what LA Galaxy does.
Yeah.
It's just not. I don't know.
Well,
Just a bad
is there
look
any
for.
truth to Messi when he retires having a percentage in Miami? Because if that's true, then he's going to stick around and he's going to have a say in everyone that comes in. So it's obviously going to be more people the same of what he's doing, but he's making the decision behind the doors like he's doing now from the field.
Yeah,
It would be
yeah. No,
hilarious, just him and Beckham fucking like. Does Beckham go then, or is it Beckham and Messi together? Like, it is an interesting dynamic.
Surely you'd think that Messi would say like, "I want full control," right? At some
I
point.
mean, I think he has full control right
Yeah,
now.
it feels
Oh yeah,
So-
I think he has full
I
control.
mean, you
over
could
everything.
argue that we might never see a team like that out there again with that many guys who, with the careers that they've had, like it was like half of those guys were at prime Barcelona, dude.
Like
You're not going to
Mascherano
get another
gives-
player that's going to be able to draw those players because Messi's like, hey, I need you. And they're
Yeah.
like, all right, let's go.
Like
Yeah.
I think
Other
they,
players are going to be able to do that with the money that they have.
yeah, like I
I'll
think
give you a couple $1 million.
I
for you
think
to-
Yeah.
I think the hope was that DePaul could kind of be that bridge, maybe, but it hasn't been. He's just not that guy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like it's like, listen, congratulations to Inter Miami and Ian Frey, like awesome. Congratulations for him and the guys that
He doesn't have a new contract either.
it's crazy.
Like he came up through the academy. You think they'd want a deal done with him? He said they treated him well, so hopefully they do. What do you guys think about the World Cup draw? Paraguay, Australia, and then the last team will be either Turkey, Romania, Slovakia, or Kosovo.
I think that playing team will be the toughest team out of the group,
Yeah.
personally.
Is
I
Kosovo
think
the
they'll-
country our boy, the Pirates, from?
Is
Yeah,
that where?
Pirate.
Yeah,
I think he's from Kosovo.
Oh, could you imagine the
And the
Pirates?
Pirates.
Dude.
I would want to see Kosovo. You better hope it's not.
Yeah, I just think we played Turkey before. I thought they're a very good footballing country. They have some really good. I don't think. Yeah, I think this is the best group for the U.S. We should be expected to get out of the group and go further. I think we have the best kind of run and trajectory for the World Cup. So the pressure's on the lads. Like I think this is going to be great for them. Obviously, they have confidence. They played against Australia. They played against Paraguay, and just recently we just watched them, so they're familiar with it. But that changes pretty quickly, man. You go into the World Cup, it's going to be completely different. But it's a best case situation. So I'm
I
pumped
agree,
for the
best
lads.
case situation, but I'm also nervous because U.S. tends to do well as the underdog, and
Yeah,
I feel
they're-
like we're the top dog in the group.
So
So
I
it's
love-
like, can they
Great
handle
point.
that, right? Like,
Yeah.
can we go in there knowing we have to win every game, and we should? I mean, you should. I just typically think we have that. We like to sit behind, and not be the face. We're not supposed to win, so we go win and we prove that we're, this is our
Get the roll up the
mentality,
sleeves
so-
a little bit.
Exactly.
As of
Exactly.
right now, U.S. is favored in every group stage game. As I looked at it this morning just to check it out.
Yeah.
Are you betting it already?
I mean, you gotta have eyes at all. You gotta be on it, brother.
You gotta have eyes on it. Every damn.
Hey, speaking of that, did you guys anybody see the percentage increase in World Cup host cities for hotels
Oh yeah.
for prices like in Mexico City, 926% increase
Dude,
from right now at this point to
I can only
World Cup.
imagine what they're gonna be like in Vancouver, dude. Vancouver's expensive as hell as is. Like that's gonna be fucking.
I think they were. I think Vancouver was like 500 or 700. I mean, I'll have to pull
Oh,
up
that's
the
not
list.
terrible. That's usually what it is on a regular
That's
night.
hard 'cause it's already up.
Oh yeah, dude. That's a regular
Can't go up
Saturday night in
900%.
Vancouver. Christ.
I mean, dude, that's Mexico City 9 times the rate that you're paying now.
It's fair. I mean, it's
Vancouver 7 times the rate. Like, I think it was like
That's how you
Miami.
keep the riffraff out, though.
yeah. That's also one situation where you're gonna have to pay it. Like if you're going to a World Cup game, no, you just gotta
You're
pay.
eating it.
Yeah, like you got no choice. And
And then apparently for the FIFA security stuff, the FIFA coming in, you know how the shit show that we saw in like the Club World Cup.
Oh, you mean like how we
So
were
now,
fucking locked in 5 different areas and went through
yeah, so
6
yeah,
different
just to get out,
fucking
it took us
turns.
2 hours to
We went
find the
through
point.
5 turnstiles that didn't matter. That was awesome. That was
So
fucking electric.
apparently, to get into like there is going to be like further stopping points to get in because of like what happened in Copa
Yeah.
America and all that, like people like just rushing the gates. Even you're gonna have to go through 4 or 5 different checkpoints. Even if you're parking the car, you have to show your checkpoint at each, like your ticket at each point, so that there's like you have a ticket getting in. So you can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna go tailgate and think that, I'm just gonna go hang out in the parking lot. I don't think you'll be able to do that. So I guess that's another way
Be a
to
shit show.
cut the efficiency down. So,
I also
dude,
I
I'm excited for the World Cup,
so
man.
am
This is
I.
gonna
There's
be.
one thing I hate that the fucking finals at MetLife in New York, dude.
I hate it.
I
You're
think you
right.
Isn't
could
the
have had
semis and the finals there?
yeah, and it's the same as the
I
Club
don't
World
like that.
Cup. You could have had it. There's so many better atmospheres, dude. So
Dude,
many.
put it in Dallas. Are you kidding me?
You could have had it.
Stadium there.
Oh,
Dude, come on. That
Las
would have been
Vegas,
unbelievable.
dude.
Yeah, look,
That
Yeah.
Raider Stadium
Vegas would have been a fucking
or
scene too.
SoFi.
Yeah, there's just so many options. I think it stinks that that's where the final is. And I get it, it's New York, but still, it's like could have had it anywhere.
Probably best for the central time for TV of the world and everything like that.
Yeah,
They should have
Central
had
of
it
the
in
world, not
Connecticut. What are you
central
talking
time of the
about?
US.
I do.
Hartford, Connecticut.
I do like. It seems like everyone from the U.S. team is
Should've had it in
playing well
Tennessee.
right now, though. Too.
Yeah,
Like
they're
Balogun
fun.
scored again yesterday. McKinney scored a beauty today for Juventus.
Christian's balling.
Pulisic scores 2 coming off the bench. It's like, man, this is.
Sheesh.
It feels like the right time that
I like it.
Yeah, and it's all across. Like you talk about Phil Foden for England, man. It's like these guys know it's a fucking World Cup here, dude. Like Pochettino, all of a sudden is gonna have some tough decisions to make, man.
Yeah. That striker,
Talked about it,
that
right?
striker
Pulling
position.
from 70 people. They have 70 in their pool. They got to break it down.
Yeah,
It's quite a lot of phone calls.
and also he spent a lot of time with some other guys that weren't around that much either, too. You know, like a
Yeah.
lot of these guys that people think maybe are like on the brink of making it or not, like have been at every camp. Like I don't think you can not take that in when you're talking. Like Diego Luna has been there from the beginning. You know, guys like that.
Yeah.
You just got to find guys that are not okay coming off the bench, but just guys that know their role as well.
Yeah. They're going to have that
It's
dog
important.
in them.
Very important.
Just
Yeah,
graft and fight.
and they got young players too, man. Like Freeman's 21, Berhalter's 24. Like I do think it's the perfect mix if they can get it together. And I think those games against really tough squads before the World Cup are going to be massive as well.
Yep. Yep. It will be like a mixture. They'll kind of have a little bit of the lineup, probably in the second and third game. Be going. The first one would probably be split time. But no, I think it's going to be.
How many more
I'm
friendlies
like,
are left?
They go. I tell you,
6?
so they go March 26th. They got start in 2026 March. Sorry, they play Portugal and Belgium.
so we're going to those two, right?
Yeah,
We're going.
and then they play.
Yes, lads?
They played Germany as well on D-Day, I believe, somewhere. Chicago, maybe?
3 games. I mean, when do you start putting like you think your lineup? Probably.
So from, I don't know, with Jurgen, he kind of
Did you guys have these sort of send-off games?
Yeah, we did a tour. We started in like Stanford because our whole like pre-camp was in Stanford. So we were out there for a month, probably 4 weeks or so, and then we kind of made the jump. We ended it in Jacksonville, and then we flew from there to Brazil. So I think we played New York. Is it maybe Chicago?
Turkey?
We played Turkey in New York, and then Nigeria in Jacksonville because that was similar to Ghana. Yeah,
How many World
to
Cups do you go to, Jeff? Sorry.
just one,
Just one?
unfortunately. Yeah, kind of break it. I was breaking in the squad, kind of like that January camp. before the South Africa one.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like there, and then did the knee. And then obviously 2018, the Russia one, that was thanks Bruce Arena. But
This can't go one episode out of date.
Yeah, thanks
I
for
love-
nothing, Bruce.
hey. But who did he? What did he say? Who was the bad egg?
Yeah, of course, it always is. It always
Yeah,
it
guy's got
usually is.
limp.
Usually
He's got
it's-
the limp handshake.
Yeah, it's always the one who calls somebody the bad egg first. It never is either. It is. I do find that interesting.
Perfect.
Yeah, that you're throwing everybody under the bus, but your own self. That's it.
EPL, Man City on the heels of Arsenal, all of a sudden 2 points back. Aston Villa buzzed and beat Arsenal 2-1. They're
What
3
a
points
game.
back. I mean, this is
Dude, this is it though. This is what the run we want. Obviously, I hope Arsenal don't blow it. Like I
Gumpy's
feel like
waiting for it.
that's the thing is we were talking.
I want Arsenal to win.
We've been talking for a while. Like they've been like a far ahead, and like we're not even past Christmas now, and it's like down to a 2-point lead. Like this is gonna be, and Man City's playing better and better. They're up on Real right now too.
Yeah, they look good in the first half against Real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah,
Arsenal,
we talk about Arsenal being solid, making winning games that they shouldn't, or finding a way to get a result. But you're right; it's like 2 games from just being 5th place or something like that.
They're banged up as well too, man. Like they're missing a lot of their guys at the back, and that's why they were sturdy at the back. Like, and they knew it. You saw after that goal Villa scored in the 88, that whole team fucking was down on the ground, collapsed, man. So, and then obviously, I don't know what the fuck happened, but
are you sure you want to talk about that right now?
I mean, you have to.
I can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I know Brek was waiting.
Dude, we need another fucking 45 minutes to go over
Yeah,
this
you need a
saga.
solo.
Why? Hey, you know what? If we're gonna do a highlight reel of all our shows,
Yeah,
it would be topic of discussion how shit Liverpool is this week. Oh, they're coming back.
Fucking 4 undefeated, dude.
I just want to know: is he going to get the same amount of stick that Trent got for 8 months?
Salah.
Yeah.
So it's basically, from what my understanding on the internet is it's a straight divide. It's either Liverpool fans are backing Slot or you're backing Salah, and there really is no in between. I think I'm kind of in between because I don't want him to leave like this because he's such a club legend.
Yeah,
but
we said that before. Yeah,
but I also think
all good things come to an end, and that's just as a perfect example.
Yeah, and it's like doing it after the way they just drew that game. I just think that was, and I love Mo Salah. I have every fucking Mo Salah tarp. He's done everything for the club. Like he basically won us the league last year. I understand, but for him to fucking say that, it was a tough look, man. And I don't think Arne Slot's in the right either. Like I don't think Mo Salah should have went to start in every game to not start in 3 straight. But you're also dealing in a time where you're giving up goals and you have to hunker down and play defense. And now without him playing, you're 4 straight without losing a game. So I see both sides, but I don't know what the right answer is.
Yeah, we'll never know all the details, right?
Yeah, I think there's definitely more to this
Yeah.
than what people think and are sharing in the media. But I will say that, I think the best take that I saw was Stevie G's perspective. And he just said, okay, here, we've all been there as players. You get fucking caught up in emotion. And, he's a big, big player for the club and who he is and what he's produced. So yeah, he's a little hurt, and rightly so. Like, he's super frustrated. 2, he knows he was in the wrong for, the saying about him and making that point. That was a big issue that Stevie G said, like, I completely disagree with. But saying that overall, like, he hopes that this is not the way it should end, and that there should be some conversation between him and the manager. Now, if that relationship is done, then you can't see it ever being fixed, and he's definitely going to leave. But like Breck said, he's getting Trent didn't do this. He didn't call it like I think this is a little worse, him saying what he said, and like, hey, I've earned this. I've done this for this club. Like I shouldn't be sitting on the bench for anything. Like that just doesn't happen. Like I don't care who the fuck you are. You still have to work and perform. Like, no, I don't. You don't ever say that. You don't.
You say that to your friends or something like that.
And also,
you're like,
media.
I'm fucking, like you just would.
The part that
never
killed
say
me was the team, the whole like saying the whole of Liverpool was throwing him under the bus. It's like, man,
you can lose a lot of respect too in the locker room too if the guys don't know, and he's just out of the blue come out and just throws the whole club like
so
that.
That's
Alice,
everybody.
That's where
Alice. Did you see Allison's interview?
Yeah,
he was like, listen, he's emotional, like he's upset, and it is like, I'm not going to speak for him, but he knows, like we respect him, we know what he is as a guy, and I don't take any offense to it, neither does the guys. And I was like, fucking good for you, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But I think that was a game last night where I think it was either if they come out and they fucking lose, and it's a tough place to go, and it was ugly and it wasn't pretty, but they go to San Siro and beat Inter Milan 1-0, and they fought for the manager. It looked like I have been. That's
given a goal.
Oh yeah. I mean, that pen was called against me. I would, but
not
also,
that they didn't fight or play well.
Yeah,
like, God, that's just.
But I think that was the most I've seen them get stuck in a while.
Yeah,
like, those were battles that they were losing in games past. And I can't say enough about Curtis Jones, man, because out of all those guys, he's the one who's from Liverpool, came up through the academy, and he was the one basically said this isn't fucking good enough. So it's still it's not pretty. Like we're not playing pretty, but it is getting better. I don't know. That something still feels like it's missing, and I don't know what it is.
It's just poor timing now because he's going away, and that's just the unknown.
And there's no way they're going to trot him out there against Brighton this weekend. You can't do that now. So you're going to play him one game before AFCON, and then what?
Yeah.
But if a team from Saudi comes...
Unless this is sending off. See you later, guys.
I legit think it is, man. Like, if an offer comes in from a Saudi team while he's gone for this, I honestly think this could be it.
They're going to do a straight swap. When Real Madrid loses this game and Liverpool loses this weekend, switch coaches.
I mean...
Be happy with that.
I fucking love Xabi Alonso.
Yeah. I don't like the stick he's getting at Real Madrid,
dude. And it's like I feel like this is just where the soccer is now.
It's like you have to be good every week. I mean, I understand Real Madrid has that, but like, there's no. I guess like in football, you have time to build your team. You don't have that in soccer anymore. I guess.
And also think about Real Madrid for so long with Ancelotti. No matter what happened, he'll figure it out. Liverpool forever. Klopp 9 years. Yeah. He'll get us out of it. Now it's like this is the first time dealing it with a new coach, and it's like Slot just won a fucking league. I get no one wants to give him credit. It's like you want this guy out. It's like for what? Everybody wants.
But hey, Gump, he didn't do anything last year.
Of course not. Nobody did.
What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about?
But it's like you can't.
I don't understand. You guys went 10-0 to start the season. What happened in that time that like?
They were like very like fine margin games.
Oh yeah, we were.
I agree, but
everything was like
they were
everything
that
that went our way last year is not going our way this year. Is basically how I see it.
But good teams find a way to win.
Yeah, like I think
we're basically predicting Miami next year is going to pretty shit in the first 30 games.
Never know.
Yeah, they're coming off of. They're going to pull an LA Galaxy.
Yeah, that would be
win the league and just lay an egg.
There it is. 2 wins in 8 games now in all competitions for Xabi, so he's getting the same treatment as Slot.
Dude, he could be out because they're saying this is his chance against Madrid to save it.
I mean, give me. I understand if he's struggling. Maybe give him somebody in La Liga rather than Man City on a Champions League night. That's like people were saying. If Arne Slot doesn't go to the San Siro and get a result, it's like, buddy, You know when was the last time Inter Milan lost the
Oh,
Champions League game at the San Siro, dude?
that's game.
I do like it feels like Florian Wirtz is kind of finding it though. He does change the game whenever he's on the pitch.
Yeah. How have you liked Ekatike and Isak together? You wanted that on the left for a while, and it's
Yeah.
been 2 games now, yeah?
I
They
like
did that?
it. I mean, Isak still just looks like he's a bit off it, man.
He does.
I mean, dude, he didn't have a whole preseason.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
he's been
Yeah,
playing
true.
for fucking how long, dude?
Yeah, but you think about it, like the whole team has been integrated with one another. They've all been together, right? Dude, he was binned off. You don't understand. Like you're being told to train by yourself.
Yeah.
You're with like a fitness
I
coach,
understand.
and you're doing like
We're in
I've been
fucking
binned off a few times.
yeah. We're in
yeah, you're
we're
going
in
the bomb
fucking
squad.
December.
I know
though,
what
man.
I know what it's like, all right?
It
We're in
sucks.
fucking December though. You know?
Yeah.
Played a lot of games at this point. I get it. He had a nice finish, but it's like
He needs a 3 to 4 goal run in a row.
he needs one game where he just
fire.
bangs in a couple, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know, that's how Hugo started. He started off hot, so it's like,
Can we
Hugo's
talk about
quit.
Harry Kane real quick? Like, I know you guys said he came in and scored a hat trick, and then what Diaz has been doing all year. Like, is the German league just not as to the level as England, or is Bayern Munich that much better than the other teams?
I think Bayern is that much better, but like Leverkusen's tied 2-2 with Newcastle right now. So like I do think top 3, like actually top 4, I don't mind RB Leipzig, but like I think Dortmund, Leverkusen, and Bayern are solid. But like Bayern went down
Drop off.
Bayern went down after that. Bayern
Big
went
drop
down 1-0
Top 7.
yesterday in Champions League. Still win 3-1. It's like this team's never, no matter, they'd be down a goal with 2 minutes left and they'll win 3-1. It's like there's never a doubt that they're going to figure it out.
Well, then what
And-
did
and
their
they've-
board see in company, and everyone's doubting him, and then he's been unbelievable.
Well, I mean, Burnley might get fucking JJ's boys might be heading back down again, dude. What the fuck happened? They were playing well, and now they're playing shit.
Dude,
teams
the
and
thing is that
stink.
they had such they're like it's like whoever did these fucking schedules, holy shit. Like if I'm Burnley, I'm like I'm thrown to the wolves the first 2 months. You're getting like
But they were
like
fighting,
every
man. They were close in every game against
I
the
know,
good teams, and now
but
they're
the thing
playing.
is- That's the problem though. You get like you're so close and you're like you go away to Man United and you win toe to toe and you deserve the fucking point, right? Like you get something away from it, you lose. And then it's like Man City, you go toe to toe, like competing. You played so well, but you lost. And then like those just add up. And then what happens, you start looking up at the table and you're like, bottom
shit.
5, bottom 4, and then all of a sudden, like, hey,
19
we have a
now.
team right around us. They have confidence because they just won a couple games, and then now they just have a little bit of extra luck, and it's you feel for a team like that because it's like, dude, they started off with a tough schedule. I mean, let's be honest, and that confidence is a hell of a drug, dude. It really is. And people don't understand. You get that one win and, you kind of gives you a little bit of excitement. You're like, okay, no more pressure. Now you got all this on your shoulder and they're going into Christmas time, bottom 3. And you're like, dude, they're scrapping now. And it's going to be a hell of a fight to get out of there.
They got Fulham this weekend. You got to have
And
it.
Fulham's a good team.
Fulham
dude.
is a good squad, but you need something, dude, because you're just they were like
What about that goal?
dude? They were
Sorry.
14th
I didn't mean to
or
interrupt.
they were 14th or 15th, and then they lost to West Ham, I think, and then it was just fucking.
And
You see that
come
goal
on,
for Fulham
JJ.
to tie it this
Come on,
weekend?
JJ.
From who?
I don't know his name. The guy, he's for Fulham. He scored to tie the game 1-1. It was one of the best goals I've seen in a while.
Fulham is like kind of nice, man.
I'm
They
gonna
are.
pull it up and send it. It was unbelievable.
There's the middle of the pack Premier League. I don't think everyone wants to say like Real Madrid, Barcelona, but Premier League, just the middle of the pack teams, I feel like are so much better than the other leagues. I feel like that is the difference, man.
Yeah.
100%. That's why there's no fucking layup. I'm sorry, there's no layup in the Premier League.
Yeah.
There's never a layup. Like say maybe Wolves, right now.
Well, yeah, fucking Man U beat the shit out of them. So yeah,
They're struggling, but they're like, I think they scored a goal and they were celebrating. They scored like a goal all season. But no, but like there is never a layup in the Premier League. It's like you can beat anybody on any given day, and like, especially the big teams, those teams get up for the lower half of the table. You get up for those games. It's like a scrap. You don't like, I'm not getting embarrassed today. You're gonna roll up your sleeves, you're gonna smash them, and hopefully you get a result. And I think that's what the beauty of the Premier League is. From top to bottom, it's never like a walk.
Yeah.
It's never just a shit show, really.
That's why we love it. That's why it's the best in the world.
Oh yeah.
That's why you guys are the best in the world.
No, 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 no. You are.
Inter
You-
Miami's the best in America. Never forget
What's
it.
that
Jeff.
song? What's that?
Never
what's that-
forget
that
it,
song?
Jeff. Never forget
Dookie!
it.
Dookie!
Dookie.
We appreciate you all following
That's a
along,
banger.
listening, watching. We'll see you next week. Cheers.